Good morning, y'all. Wow, that's crazy. Do you ever just go live and then look at yourself for the first time that day? This is a mess. This is amazing. Well, this is going to be a great before, okay? Good morning, Brooke. How's it going? So I am going to do a makeover on camera today. Guys, we had an incredible workshop last night. Lori Aldis led and all the directors were on. It was hysterical. So definitely go back and watch that replay. I mean, things got a little out of hand, but I'm excited to come be with you guys today. My name is Abigail Meister, and I'm from Kansas City, Kansas. And I just thought it would be appropriate for me to do my makeup with y'all while we're talking about the launch tomorrow. So I am so excited. I probably should have seen if I have all my makeup with me. First of all, you can order these backdrops off Amazon, just so you know. The other thing I highly recommend you order for your office is one of these little selfie lights. I also have a big light there. I ordered that off of Amazon too. Here it is. We've got makeup just everywhere in the house. So, it's just kind of time to get a little equipped with all the things. And guys, having great lighting it's very important. Now, we need to talk about before pictures. When you take a before picture, it's ideal to actually take it kind of in good solid like window lighting. Okay, we have a graphic that I'll make sure gets posted in the comments for good before and after pictures. Now, so things I'm doing right now to optimize makeup is I am not putting my face on first thing in the morning. I am washing my face, and then I have been every day taking a picture and then trying to go live once a week on my Facebook, once a week on my Instagram, just doing my makeup. And I actually did my first Instagram live last week on Tuesday. And that was the first time I ever did it. So I want to challenge you guys to step out there. First of all, I'm saying a lot. See, you don't have to be a pro to go live. You don't have to be a great speaker. I will tell you, I have had an insecurity with like speaking on stage and holding a mic, or sometimes being at dinner with people who don't know me well, or being in a professional environment. I have a very bad genetic tremor in my right hand. And the first time I did that live and I got up there, it was ridiculous. Like, because when I try and focus in on something, it goes even more wild. And I kind of ended the live and I was like, oh, and I could have let myself go that way. I'm like, you know what? No, it is what it is. I have really big goals for this business, and I'm not going to let this stop me from showing up, because other people have things too. And if we would all start showing up a little bit more authentic and sharing, like taking people along the way with us in the journey, what's real is that you would take a before picture of yourself and then your after picture of yourself. People don't want filters anymore. And that's why we have amazing skincare. But they don't want the filters anymore. They don't want your highlight reel. And so I believe that showing up live is strong. It's terrifying, but guys, I'm a huge introvert, and I'm getting to a place where I'm not looking at a bunch of people. I'm looking at the camera right here. It's just me, myself, and I in my office. And I feel very comfortable because I see Brittany and Candace and Angela and people that I know and love popping on here. So that does help. But if that threatens you from going live, put a little sticky note at the bottom of your phone and you don't see anyone hopping on. But I'm telling you, one tactic that is going to help your business is when you wash your face live, or you do your makeup live, or you start making videos of it. An app I use is called Video Leap. Go ChatGPT, some of the best apps you can use for creating content. But guys, it's content, right? On social media, because we can show that, okay? Number two, well, I'll get there. Let's get started with the makeup. Some of you guys are like, I don't know what shade is mine. Well, watch the master class last night. We're having another skincare class on Thursday. Most people, I'm going to tell you, are a 23 natural beige or a 21 light. I actually go in between. If I'm tan, I'm going for the beige. I actually prefer the light on an everyday basis. And I'm doing highlighting with the one below that, which is fair. Now, if you can do all of these when they drop, I'm going to show you how you can utilize them all today. And so that is where doing live videos and teaching people how to contour, because as my friend Kate Twig says, our face is not one-dimensional, so why would our makeup be? Why wouldn't we add in highlights and some contouring? If we will start showing people how they can really do this and how simple it is, then this is worth the investment, because one 4D luster is going to probably last about 3.5 months, $55, but you have a backup 4D cushion in it. So it's almost 6 months. We spend money on makeup, ladies. So if you have something you wear most every day that lasts you for 6 months, that'd be worth it. And then you have all your color shades, we have the pinks. I have realized I'm just not much of a pink girl, but all the other women that I've been playing with makeup with are pink and mauve girls. They love it. I am such a red and desert. So there's a signature red and a desert heat red. I love me those two. I just feel like I've got a little yellow in my skin tone. I feel like my teeth look a little more yellow with pink. I don't see that happening with them, but I see it with me. So it's just interesting. But that's fun to find out. So I'll get started here because I want you to watch me today. And then I want you to go do it. I want you to go do it. So what I'll do today is half my face. I did this yesterday on my Facebook, and I thought it was just so cool to show the audience what half of your face looks like done. I think that's a really good display. So this is the Set and Stay makeup spray. Tonight, you guys, Angie is our product formula specialist. She is going to be doing another call on the makeup. So make sure you are getting on that if you want to talk well or take some notes. I don't talk well about anything, but that's me, and I keep it simple. I'm not embarrassed to say that I'm a director who has never watched one product university. I'll let you do with that what you will, but in my past experience with health and wellness, I was a biohacker. I was a personal trainer. I was a sports performance nutritionist. And when I helped launch that company, I learned every single thing about the product, and I was the expert. And I remember I launched alongside this kind of hippie guy who was living in his mom's basement, who was like really overweight and unhealthy. And he started taking the product. He had a big transformation. And when he would talk to people, he'd barely say the product's name right and be like, I don't know, but you should try it too. And he kicked my butt coming out of the gate because I wanted to be the professional and the know-it-all and the analytical one. And I just remember that really slowed up my business. So Will I get on a product university? Someday. But right now, I want to grow a massive business. So I am trying to keep myself as simple as possible because that is replicatable. What's in the ingredients of this? I don't know, but let me send you a video because I don't have to know. I just send you a video. That's easier, that's faster, and that shows you can do it. Okay, so we got half it on. Okay, so that's the 23 natural beige. When I first put this on, I do look a little Oompa Loompa-ish. I pull out a little bit of orange. That's okay because I'm going to go in and contour now. So now I'm going to come in with the light. And on that, I'm going to just do, and I'll say I had my whole face done. I'm going to put a little light. Guys, this isn't hard. It's once you figure out where to put this stuff, you do it and then you blend it. So look, we don't want dark circles under our eyes. So we're going to do that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I personally get pretty swollen around my nose with allergies this time of year. So let's just conceal that. Let's just disappear that a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to highlight under my cheekbone. I'm going to go in there and put a little deep. That's what I'm putting down there. Deep. All right. So there, just like that. Okay. Here comes the deep. I was told to make a 3. So if you think about it, well, this would be a front 3. So I'm going to do backwards 3 here. But I'm going to go, and by the way, having this thing, this is so easy to put on with your fingers. I love just putting it on with my fingers. All right, what? Because the sun, it would hit us right here, right? So we're going to do a little, think about that. So that's your first part. And then we're going to kind of accentuate that cheekbone right under there. Okay, straight line. Nope, it's fine. I'm going to kind of accentuate the nose a little bit. Put that right there for a little bit fuller lip. You can put that here if you want to create a little more jawline. Just kind of pulling out those things, okay? The other thing I absolutely love with the deep is, I can't find I'll use a lip thing. I'm going to talk about this. This is where it gets hard for me, guys. So I'm going to just come in here and do a little eyeliner. Okay. Not bad. I wonder, I haven't tried this yet. It's all about playing around, you guys. Why? Maybe don't do that. That's not my color. But okay, I don't have any gray in my hair, but I get it in my eyebrows. What the heck? Okay, so my favorite eyeshadow is using the nude. I love using the nude for eyeshadow. So easy. Just like that. You can also put, like, let's see, where's Dusty Mauve? Let's go for, is it Dusty Mauve? Yep, Dusty Mauve. Let's do a little bit of that. Let's see what that looks like right there. Okay. All right. So a little bit of Dusty Mauve. Isn't that pretty? Oh, yeah, that's pretty. That is pretty. Okay. And we'll do Dusty Mauve on the cheeks today. Just a little bit of this and that. Make it a chair like that. And we'll do half a lip. Are you entertained? Because people will be entertained. Okay. So I'm going to tell you, this is on Amazon. I did my first, let's call it a glow and go, because this isn't just a glow up anymore. You're not just washing your skin anymore. You're glowing and you're getting people ready to go, right? So you can order this e.l.f. complexion duo, this e.l.f. thing for $8, shipping and tax 10, okay? I had like 10 women over last Friday. I ordered about 15 of these. This will be great to have glow and go parties. All right. So I want you to look for these because they work really well and they're very affordable. Okay, I'm going to start blending there. The other thing that you can get on Amazon is these. These you'll want to have because that is what people can use on their lips. If you're sharing, just tell them take one good dip so then you're not passing any germs. So these two things you can get on Amazon to have a glow and go party. I would also recommend you ordering these little mirrors. They're very nice. You can set them up like this and they set on the table just like we do for our glow ups. And then it's nice to have, it is nice to have one of these things because I definitely have been getting makeup in my hairline. Okay, so, but there, you see, all you got to do is kind of know where to place it. And then it's just the most forgiving thing in the world. Now, something I have learned that I somehow mess up every time is once you put your cheek on, you better get blending because it's also a satin. And you see how I've kind of created that little line? If I would have come in and blended right away, it wouldn't be so hard to blend now. Now my face is red and it's going to look like I got a lot. Okay, so you can really show people the difference here. Let's get this under a different lighting so you can see. I think this is good lighting back here. Okay, yeah, okay. Can really see that difference. It's really pretty. You see, you can't let the satin, so you can't let that stain sit too long, okay? Just keep that in mind. So, really pretty. That was for me. I used 23 natural beige for the overall. I used the fair to highlight. And now, a little added bone, and I used the deep to contour. So that's been all three of these. Oh, what are we going to do with the... What are we going to do with the fair? I'm sorry, the light. It goes deep, natural beige, light, and then fair. And they have numbers on it. 17 is lower than 21. I'm going to take that fair now, and I can do a little shimmer like that. Yep. And come in there. Now I have used every single compact, okay? If you got big goals and you want to expand this bad boy, then all I have to say is invest. Invest in your business. Because if you want to have, like local community, guys, I love local community. These glow ups are so fun. We've been doing it, washing our face, but honestly, this is so simple. I'm really excited to teach women how to do that so simply. So if you can, it won't hurt you to grab all 4 of these and work up in building, 2 to 3 sets. If you're thinking about having big parties, if you have friends in a local community and you all have at least 2 sets, one for your personal use and one for a glow up party, that will go so far in expanding your business. Same thing here. If you can have, your lip colors for you and then invest, like we're not investing in big starter packages. I don't know if they're going to have starter packages, but we have invested when we came into this business, a lot of us in that premium. So we had backup sets, we had our sets, we had grab and go bags because we're launching a business. You're launching a makeup business. So I want to encourage you to make sure you have it for yourself to do these videos with, to take every day when you put your makeup on, take your before picture, then take your after picture, post it in the storylines, put the shade you're wearing, and then make sure you have that backup set. I had a girl text me yesterday and I was like, stop by. She wanted to see what color she was. Stop by. I'm like, you're natural beige, you'll 104, but stop by and play with it. And as long as you have, these applicators, then you can keep them clean and help other people. So keep plugging into these master classes. I want to challenge you to go live, get out of your comfort zone. People want to see it real. All right, go live, make stories, promo it, start thinking about your customers who have all bought in the skincare, getting ready to follow up with them. This is going to be so fun, and this is going to be such a crazy time for us in this company. Sky is the limit. Sky is the limit. If I told you today, you know, if you got 5 more women on makeup each month, you'll be making, let's say in 3 years, if you got 3 people on skincare and 5 people on makeup every month, and you were making a solid $10,000 a month, would you do it? Would you do it? Would that be your goals? Right? Like, what we do is not hard, just takes consistency and hitting minimum goals for us. All right. And always looking for the people that are looking for you, that want what you have, that want to do what you do. So those glow up parties, those glow and goes, that's where you can really build relationships. And that's what this business is ultimately all about. So hope you enjoyed that today. I got to go do the other half of my face. So thanks for tuning in.